Hey everybody, it's Edwardo here with your DraftStream Saturday update. I guess it was bound to happen, but mama, there go that man again. Gamble 24x7. This time going for the conventional clean sweep. He's got the top two spots right now, and he's gunning for the low ball bonus, which would give him a total of $90 out of the $100 prize pool. This man must be stopped. It's bad enough he's already the Cinema Draft all-time money leader. Now he's got his sights squarely on taking over Jaybird's lead as the all-time DraftStream money leader. Who can stop him? Well, here comes the Canadian sensation, Jason Jaybird Green, right there in third, gaining steam. And did I get knocked out of my second slot or what? I am now in sixth behind Lil Stevie, our girl Steph Torres, aka Parfait DM, with her number 2 call sheet right there in the fifth slot. Hell, even my mom's coming for me. Brown Baby's only 8 points behind. All these people must be stopped. I must prevail. Let's see what we can do about that. First of all, our perfect call sheet right now through Saturday stands with a bit of a mismatch. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 titles represented on your 10 slot call sheet. Just spreading the ball around here. And in weeks where you have a point guard strategy like this, where you're getting everyone involved, you're going to have an 8-1-1, 8 headliner, 1 co-star, 1 day player, perfect call sheet construction. 1389 is the total. How close did G24, the homie, get to that? Well, he is 14 points off the pace. Take a look at his call sheet again. And yes, and it is the 40-year-old version, which I was close to watching last night. I decided to watch The Devil All the Time, which is low-key pretty great. Very dark. Not recommended if you're... Well, it's not even so much like a depressing movie. It's very dark. One of those Into the Hearts of Darkness period pieces, too. You know I love me some historical fiction. So watch that instead, although the 40-year-old version, I think, is on deck for tonight. Headliner stack from Supernatural, headliner stack from Kipo, and Age the Wonder Beasts. And headliner stack from Black Box. So he's got exposure to everything you pretty much want. Where is he vulnerable at? Well, you know, he doesn't have any 1 day at a time, which is interesting. Supernatural right now is at 111. 1 day at a time is at 118. And maybe if it grows over the weekend, someone who has 1 day at a time might be able to catch him. His second call sheet, actually 24 points off the pace, has exposure to 1 day at a time, so he's got a blocker even with that. And then the Spanish Princess, which looks like it doesn't come out stars. Okay, so that means they're going to have it up late tonight, so we may even see some Sunday movement for those who are exposed to Spanish Princess. What Stars likes to do, similar to Showtime, is if you have the Stars or Showtime app, or you have like one of the streaming services like I do with YouTube TV, they like to put their episodes out essentially 12 midnight Eastern time, so it's usually available 9 p.m. Pacific time for me to enjoy. The Spanish Princess is on my queue. Like, I've been interested in that whole Princess Light line of shows. I think it was the White Queen, then the something, or was it the White Princess, and then the Spanish Princess. I'm kind of curious about those. I know Jodie Comer was one of these princesses, so I'm intrigued. So that is his. Let's see what does Jaybird need to do to close the gap. Right now, Jaybird's sitting in third place money, competing with himself for third place. What does he have to do to close the gap? Well, Fear the Walking Dead season 6 premiere could definitely aid his cause. At 98, it's actually tracking a little bit below what I had pegged it to be when I was making salaries. So maybe if we get over 100, If you get into the 110s, that can definitely be the difference. He's got a blocker. He's kind of blocked with one Spanish Princess actor and one Supernatural actor. A little bit less exposure to the 40-year-old version. And Kipo and Black Box blockers. I don't know. It's really going to kind of hinge on how Fear the Walking Dead does. And maybe even if Spanish Princess does better than he thought. But well, like I said, he's blocked out with these three right here. These four, actually. These, even if they improve, they don't help him. He's going to need a gangbuster performance from the Season 6 premiere of Fear the Walking Dead. Oh, and while we're here, let's take a look at Fumi Possible. Bransky Slacker here. Let's see what's going on with her call sheet. 11:45, which puts her, what, about in the middle? Oh, okay, about the lower half. All right. Let's see what's going on with Fumi's call sheet this week. And, all right, so I like the fact that only one day player this time. Good stuff. Hubie Halloween. Yeah, and it's performing about as expected. This 80.95 really reflects how much the critics hate it and audiences like it. So this is kind of an albatross around her potential scoring. I mean, for a headliner, you know, you're getting some value here. But for a co-star, not as much. I like exposure to One Day at a Time, although the price of One Day at a Time, however marginal compared to Supernatural, I mean, it's you want the most possible points. Like, you're paying for points, you're not paying for value. 18.8 at 165, you're getting below value. I get that. Yeah, you're only getting 8.7 X value, so you're getting below the value you want of 9.7 and above. Soulmates, not bad. It needs some help. And my fear of Soulmates is that because it came out so early, look at this, 10.5, that's Monday. That came out Monday night. This score feels like it's settled. Like, I don't see there's going to be a lot more movement for a show that's been out almost all week. And it's only at 77.40. Not, I mean, everyone who's going to discover it has pretty much discovered it at this point. I like the exposure to the 40-year-old version. The Right Stuff is showing better stuff. I mean, even at 88.30 or 123 for a headliner, I mean, you're at value. This meets value right now. It needs a little more help, though. It just came out yesterday, so on Disney Plus, and I think we realize that Disney generally stands for quality. So I could see some movement over the weekend as people discover this show. I'm looking forward to watching the show. I've got too many shows right now. I'm juggling Tehran. I've watched the first 2 episodes of that. That is excellent. I want to see the 40-year-old version. I'm still catching up on Harlots. I was off on a great tear with Harlots, and I got sidetracked with Knots and Crosses, which honestly I think I'm not going to finish. Knots and Crosses from about 2 months ago. I mean, great high concept, but it's just petering out in execution. Anyways, I got way too much stuff to watch. They call me E. Loris in the group chat. The fabled Cinema Draft group chat over here. So yeah, make sure you guys join that because it's free and you get to talk about the game. And then Spanish Princess Wildcard. Wildcard, that's decent value. I just thought I'd get more out of it. The thing about HBO with their documentaries is very hit or miss these days. You used to be able to count on a good documentary performing well for you, giving you decent value. Now, I mean, I feel like it should be doing higher numbers. I might actually watch it over the weekend. This is any documentary for me that's in English. It's prime third monitor fare as I work diligently on these other 2 monitors for you and the DraftStream game. So, interesting call sheet. Doesn't look like it's going to be your week this week, Fumi, but I love seeing the acceleration of the learning. Looking forward to seeing what you put up next week. And Brown Baby, hot on my tail. I like the Charm City Kings look. And Faith-Based. That's what I want to watch tonight. I want to watch Faith-Based. This looks like could be funny. basically two friends realize all faith-based films make buckets of cash, so they set out on a mission to make their own. This is very true also in the tens, if not the aughts. I would find, when I was writing movie reviews, I was just baffled at how some of these small faith-based films would just do gangbusters at the box office, relatively. Like, they'd be small platform releases, but, you know, they'd be on like maybe 300 or 400 screens and yet do 5 or 6 million at the box office, which is, you know, your per screen average is nuts when you do that. So anyways, I think that's ripe for satire. Salvation is rich. So I shall probably be checking that out tonight, along with, oh, that's right, we don't have Power. We don't have Power tonight. Power Book 2 Ghost is on hiatus for the next couple months. So yeah, I got time tonight. I got time. Yes, they call Loris, aka Dolores from Westworld. I try to see and watch everything. Makes for a better game too, I think. What else is interesting? Yeah, and Parfait DM, Lil Stevie, knocking on the door in 5th place. What does she need? She needs Fear the Walking Dead. Next, this is another one that came out, looks like on Tuesday. It's been out all week. These scores are probably calcified. The Haunting of Bly Manor. This might have some legs. Excellent value at 12.3K for a co-star. Even at a day player, 11.8. It's just under what you want. Yeah, it's at 9x. I think this still could have some movement. Just came out yesterday, technically Thursday night. So audiences may still discover it over the weekend. And Spanish Princess. Let's see, Haunting of Blair Manor. The Hauntings. There we go. Of Bly Manor. Sorry, Bly Manor. Critics. Oh, Metacritic. Just hating ass Metacritic. It's always going to be Metacritic. Just pissing the pool for everybody. Yeah, Metacritic needs to get their numbers up. They probably won't. Could we see this go as high as 8.7? And then maybe like a 93. What does that do for Lil Stevie? Yeah, not nearly enough. I can't believe it's... Yeah, it's yeah, it doesn't do nearly enough, so... Not sure it's going to be your week this week, Steph. Big ups to you, though, for cashing a couple weeks back. You're on the leaderboard. You're on the cash board. Matter of fact, for those who are interested, we do have our DraftStream player winnings so far. As you can see, $15 separates Jaybird from Gamble24x7. So I'll be watching to see how this all shakes out at the end of the weekend. I mean, Jaybird still could come from behind and take it. But right now, G24 is on track for a clean sweep. Oh, let's take a look at the low ball real quick. The low ball perfect call sheet. A lot of the Doorman, easily our worst performing title of the week. Getting totally savaged by critics. Audiences are kind of turned off from it as well. Faith-based made an appearance on this, so that's unfortunate. Naughty Books. I'm in fear of Naughty Books. It might be a full defaulter. This is a default score right here. Sounds like an interesting idea for a documentary, I believe. And then The Right Stuff they needed for salary, along with Supernatural they needed for salary. So 748.96 and G24's call sheet. Once again, putting a lot of distance between us. Oh, look at this too. This is interesting. Jaybird and I are exactly tied, but we have different call sheets. That's kind of cool. I did a lot of the right stuff, which is apparently the wrong stuff. It looks like it's pretty good. I have some exposure to Naughty Books. I had a feeling that might be a defaulter. Maybe I should have had more exposure to Naughty Books. And then yeah, these are defaulters also. But we know, but tonight's the night. Hallmark Lifetime Night. This is when we get our one lone score in their columns, usually the IMDb user score. We're going to see just how much Hallmark and Lifetime fans are into their niche offerings. But yeah, but G24, his low ball call sheet. Oh, I'm sorry. Real quick, I want to see what Jaybird's difference. Jaybird has more cheer camp killer than I do. I think that's what it is. He has more cheer camp killer than I do. Yeah, I just have one and more of my best friend's bouquet and naughty books. And I don't think he has naughty books. Either way, like that assortment of actors, it's ironic that it's the same score but different constructions, and it might come down to tiebreakers. Let's say somehow G24 stumbles in the low ball end. It's going to come down to tiebreakers between myself and the good Lord Bird. Yes, that's what's coming on tonight. The Good Lord Bird, episode 2. Can't wait. Can't wait. Yes, the good Lord Jaybird. Yeah, we have some wildly diverging tiebreakers for the first one, so we'll see how that goes. All right. And thank you also, Jaybird, for using the tiebreaker. It might come in handy this week. And then, so G24's low ball call sheet, he has exposure to the doorman, smart. He also made up salary with the right stuff. My best friend's bouquet. Oh, so this could make a turn. So, I mean, we all have exposure to my best friend's bouquet, so this actually might just be blockers, but his over-reliance on it is interesting. He has 5 of them. What do we have? What do I have? He has 5 actors from my best friend's bouquet. I only have 3, so if this takes a turn for the worst, in this case, for a low ball, the worst would be if this starts... If this score goes higher than expected, this can damage him. We can make up ground here. Now, yes, I am blocked by 3 of these actors, but he's got 2 more. And if this goes high... Actually, let's take a look at what that looks like real quick. Let's say the anticipated, my best friend's bouquet gets like a 7.7. It's a ball game, folks. Now, Jaybird slinks even lower, but we have a shot. All on the strength of one high. Let's see how high does it need to go for me to be in there? Those blockers are strong. What about 9.5? There it is. Well, and then Jaybird just ends up winning. So it looks like there's no way I can win the low ball this week, but we can stop G24 and his quest to clean sweep. So that's state of play where it is right now. Everyone, thanks for watching. Thanks for playing. We'll be back Monday with another pod with game final results and your talent pool preview. Check your email boxes tomorrow for the Sunday estimates update. No pod. We'll see you all. We'll see you all Monday sometime after 12 p.m. Pacific time when game is finished. See you Monday, everybody.